Starting a few, just so y'all know. Shut the room. Good. Listen to the tunes. All right. 90s. 90s baby. 80s baby. 90s baby. I would play episode of Family Matters, but I don't want to get demonetized. All right. We starting a few. Just getting a couple of technical things together. Looking forward to learning how to crush Black Friday and prepare your business for 2023. Yes. I'm talking to y'all now because we're talking that way when it's stops. I don't want y'all to feel left out. That's where y'all live right now. Indeed. Coming. Problem. Right here. I feel me. Get my voice back. Homecoming. Just seeing her back. Just so everybody knows food is coming out soon. All right. Pulling up online. Two versions. Mm. All right, welcome everybody. Glad to have everybody here today. I am Carl Gray III. I guess I just introduced myself. I'm here to teach you today how to crush Black Friday and start off 2023 like a champ. Yes, I am the Intercontinental Champion of Business. This is the belt. I won it last year, and I hopefully somebody will come and beat me for it. Waiting for my first client to get their 10K month, and they will get this belt. Maybe their client is in this room today. It could be you. So before I get started in the chat here in the place, everybody just relax, sit back, and get your pens, your paper. If you really want to learn, there's a lot of notes going to be taken today. It'll be myself and two other speakers that are going to be sharing today. I'm going to first start off telling you something about myself, and then I'm going to have our first speaker to come up who's going to briefly talk about her business. All right. So today we're going to talk about how to crush Black Friday and prepare your business for 2023, right? Because we know that Black Friday is one of the most it is the busiest shopping season of the year. Is where most companies go from red to black. I'm going to share with you history and the science behind that today, but just to really get your mindset on getting ready to make money, because there is money to be made. All right, So I am Carl John Gray III. Simply put, I'm an entrepreneur with a passion for helping others to thrive in business. Just a little bit about me. You can tell by my voice that I'm a Hampton University alumni, because we had our homecoming this past weekend. And yeah, there was a lot of, hey, how you doing? It's been 3 years. Have over a decade of business in business, management consulting, digital photography, cybersecurity. It's been actually a decade. It'll be a decade this December since I've actually had a boss outside of Desiree. And I'm the chairman of the board of the Kennedy Foundation of the Arts. I'm a board member of Prince George's County Public Schools Business Management Finance Board Advisory Board. I'm a certified ethical hacker. I am a former political campaign strategist. I'm the founder of Learn from a Hacker. I'm actually just got offered an equity position in a wrestling company. Things are going great for business. I've served a number of clients out there, the Promise Group, Marriott, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Hospital for Sick Children, Prince George's County Public Schools, District of Columbia, so many different companies. Now my desire is really to help to do what I did for those businesses for smaller businesses, because as we know, small business is the engine of our economy, right? So, simply put, I am your friendly neighborhood business solutions architect, right? So I love building business. It is a passion of mine. I've built 4 of them myself, all of them operating in the black, and I love it. But what I decided to do, instead of just continuously building my own, I want to help others to build theirs. So that's a lot. So I really have a heart to help people. Extraordinary people, and even people who think that they are less than extraordinary, but we all are great at something. So before I move on, I'm going to call up our first guest. She is a client of mine, a part of our mastermind program. She is Crystal Brooks. I'm going to let her come up and share her story very briefly, so you'll be able to hear and see what it is that she does. So if we give our hands for Mrs. Crystal Brooks.
This is a lot of pressure. They can see me on here.
They can see you on there. I know. I'll put the camera up. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, because I'm short. All right.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Crystal Brooks, and who I am. So I guide women through their forgiveness journey and removal of their superhero cape to propel them towards freedom and happiness. And so technically who I am, I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I am the founder of Love You More Inc. and Love You More Legacy. So Love You More Inc. is my women's empowerment nonprofit organization. So I do have interest and love of helping women and teen girls. And then Love You More Legacy is my coaching business that I'm doing full-time as well. And so that's where I'm actually digging deeper with the ladies. And so I have a few questions for you all. So are there any things or situations you need to forgive yourself for? Do you say you have forgiven someone, but the minute you see them, your pressure rises? That happened to me before, y'all. Are you a perfectionist or feel the need to prove others wrong? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, then you need me in your life. Now, my best-selling book, When Silence is Misunderstood, Finding a Lifestyle of Abundance After Abuse, it takes you on a journey of me overcoming adversity and finding peace, joy, and happiness. And honestly, the odds were stacked against me, and I should not be standing here today in front of any of you all. So what I offer individual and group coaching. And tonight I am offering you all an opportunity to receive a free consultation. And then I do have my best-selling book here if you would like to purchase that as well. So that is the short of who I am. I normally talk longer, but that's it. Thanks, y'all.
Just something brief about Crystal. Crystal, I've been working with her I've known her since we were in high school. She's my brother's best friend. Went to the same high school at Parkdale, but I've been working with her for about a year. And I don't know if anyone is familiar with Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Tipping Point. I believe that because of, Crystal's determination, what she's doing, she's really at that tipping point where things are going very, very well for her. She's been on billboards and called to travel different places to speak and have her book be shared. She's been called to a bunch of different podcasts, had a couple of paid speaking engagements, 4-figure speaking engagements. And she's doing very, 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 very well for herself. All right. So next, I have another person who's very, very special to me. That I'm going to call up. This is my sister, Shara Danielle, who is married to my brother, Josh. Nothing weird. It's not my best friend. So I'm going to ask Shara if she could briefly come up and share about herself and her business. She's actually not a client of mine, but I feel like I'm a client of hers. And the things that she has shared, she's one of those people, when she starts talking, you better listen, because she's going to shift your paradigm. So without further ado, Mrs. Shara Danielle Power.
Blessings. Boom, my car flipped. Boom, it flipped again. And then boom, it flipped a third time. And I landed diagonally in the middle of a 2-lane highway. I tried to get out of the vehicle, but my door was jammed. I tried to lift myself through the shattered glass window, but my arms and my legs were too bruised to get out. And then I looked to my right, and I saw an 18-wheeler coming at me. At that moment, the awards that I won for my films and the different things that I worked on, it didn't matter. I thought that it was the end. Miraculously, the driver was able to stop in time, and he actually shielded me from oncoming traffic. But as I got out, he came and he lifted me out of the window. After that, I had a whole host of health challenges, starting even right after the accident, when I got into the ambulance with glass in my ears and my hands. The police officer came into the ambulance and wrote me a ticket for reckless driving, failure to maintain control. Have any of you ever felt like you were kicked when you were down? Anybody? Like this is happening and that's happening and that's happening. So after this accident, getting that ticket, it was like the breaking point for me. Again, after that, I went through a whole host of health challenges. In school, I went from the dean's list to the D list. And by the grace of God, I came out of that situation. Hallelujah. And I remember Carl was there. My brother Carl. Can we shout out Carl? Can we thank God for Carl? Even that night, of course, my mom and my father, they came to the hospital, and Carl was right there. His mother was there, and different other ones were right there. And so you being here, if you're working with Carl, and working with Carl, you have someone who is on your side who will go to bat for you and who will help you to achieve your goals. And so with that, I realized with that accident, as I was going through the different challenges, I realized that some people may not have been stuck in a vehicle like I was, right? I was trapped in a literal vehicle, right? But you may be stuck in life. And different ones of you mentioned that sometimes you get stuck in life. And so what do we do when we get stuck? How do we get out? And so one of the things that I realized is through shalom. Shalom. Has anybody ever heard the word shalom before? Shalom. So can anybody tell me what the word shalom means?
Peace.
Peace. Very good. Peace. And it is the Hebrew word. It means peace. And with that, it also means wellness. It means the absence of discord. It means no negative drama. So if you have shalom, you're good, right? And so with that, develop a formula to help you to have shalom. So whatever you're going through, you can have shalom in that situation. Are you all open to doing a really quick exercise to have shalom? Really quickly? Okay, what you can do, one thing that you can do is to have coherence. And so what you do is you put your hand over your heart like this. We can put our hands over our hearts like this and feel your heart beating. Can you feel your heart beating? A little bit, yeah? Feel your heart beating. And you all can do this online too. Feel your heart beating and take a deep inhale in. Take a deep inhale in and think about something that you're grateful for. Go ahead and exhale. And some of you do have your eyes closed, and that helps. You can close your eyes and just really take a moment to feel your heart beating and to be present in the moment. Take another deep inhale in, feeling gratitude. And then exhale, release all the burdens, any cares, any worry that you have. And then let's do it one more time. Another deep inhale in. Just breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And hold it. And go ahead and release. Release, release, release. So you can go ahead and open your eyes at this time. Whenever you are feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling upset, whenever you have something that you're supposed to do, and you know you're supposed to do it, right? But it's a little difficult. Have you ever had that situation where it's like, I know I'm supposed to do this, but it's a little hard to do, or I'm procrastinating for whatever reason? It's because you may not be in alignment. You may not be in coherence. So that's a quick hack, really quickly, just to get you in coherence. And even as you spoke about forgiving yourself, forgiving others, right? That's a very key part of it. So that is a tip to have shalom. So you can have shalom in your spirit, soul, and body. Thank you, Carl, again for being here.
All All right. Yes, thank you so much, sis, for coming. That was actually impromptu. I had a link for people to sign up, but she came in right at the right time. So being instant out. So I'm very happy that my sister came up to share. And I just want to let you know, and that's like just the tip of the iceberg of what she does. I've seen it myself. Again, there's a story that she shared in a part of a training I was at that to this day is still ringing in my mind, causing me to change a lot of what I think. So if you ever get a chance to work with my sister, like do it. I mean, it'll take you from one level to the next. You know how you have those kind of mental blocks. Somehow or another, she knows how to break them down and be like, nah, that's not really it. And even show you how we trick our split. I'm not gonna get into it. I could go on and on, but if you ever get a chance to talk to the Shalom coach, do that. So now we're gonna get back to Black Friday. Dang, I feel like I got hard acts to follow now because they all doing great stuff. I'm just like, hey, let's make money. All right. So there's that on that. So today I'm going to talk about Black Friday from a business perspective. So many of us, we've experienced it from a shopping perspective. We see the deals, we get on Amazon, we look at, we stood outside. One time I went at midnight to Pentagon City just to watch and see what people did. We're looking for the deals. But I want to change your mind. We're get a paradigm shift today. We're going to look at it from a business perspective to see how you can profit from it. All right. So who is today's training for? We're going to start there. So number one, it's for business owners, of course, who want to end their years with profit. Then it's for entrepreneurs who haven't started selling anything yet, but know that this is the perfect time because people are spending money. And finally, it's those entrepreneurs who are ready to stop faking and get ready for 2023. You've had this business on your mind, on your heart, and it's like, I really want to do it. I'm telling you now, as I just talked about earlier, Black Friday is an every year tipping point where you can stop faking and everybody who wants to do it. And how awkward. All righty. So there may be somebody outside looking for the location. So what is Black Friday? Duh. Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving in the United States. It's traditionally the start of the end of the year shopping season. It's been promoted since the 1920s as a day for shoppers to find amazing deals on holiday gifts. But in recent years, it's become more of an event. People are looking for it with stores opening earlier and offering doorbuster sales and other promotions. So just a little bit more history about it, because if anybody knows, my degree is in political science and history from the best university on the planet, Hampton University, my home by the sea, and we can take a vote here if you like to. Yeah, great. I see the numbers. So it started it was first used in the 1960s to describe the heavy traffic congestion that occurred the day after Thanksgiving. The name likely came from retailers who used to describe the influx of shoppers that helped them get out of the red into profitability. That's called the black. So you always want to end the year in the black, and this is a great opportunity to do so. Today, it is one of the busiest shopping days of the year, and it's become an event that is celebrated by many people. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of facts so that we can put in perspective what has been happening on Black Friday. So this is just last year. 88 million people shopped online. The average savings were 24%. Nearly 43% of Black Friday sales happened through mobile phones, which is crazy. Amazon accounted for 17.7% of all Black Friday sales. The average order value increased by 9% in 2021. And again, I say Amazon accounted for 17.7% of all Black Friday sales. Now, I say that because it seems like it's a lot, like, man, they have so much of the market share. That means 1 out of every 6 purchases were done online through Amazon. But that also means that there's 5 of them that belong to you that you're able to go after. So don't look at the big boys and what they've done and who they're, they're the big boys and they're going to get theirs. But people are looking, there are 5 other purchases that they're making. One of them needs to be yours. Now, before we move forward, I just want to get this straight, okay? Because when I say Black Friday, I'm talking about the entire weekend, including Monday. So it's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, there's Give Back Tuesday. All of those are included. So when I say it, I mean all of them together. So you're all good. All right. So now there's an unfortunate reality. Most small businesses do not take proper advantage of Black Friday. Simply what happens is they procrastinate, number one, wait till the last minute and be like, oh, I got to throw something out there. Oh, my goodness. They overslash and they drop prices on everything just to get something sold. Then there's not really a strategy. Everything they do is kind of just ad hoc. Like, okay, I got this, I'm going to sell this. I got this, I'm going to try to sell this. And then they don't really follow up. And so the sale doesn't really lead to much. And essentially they are, they leave money on the table. But this isn't you, not this time, because you're here, right? Because you are here at this place, and I'm going to give you the roadmap to me to get where you want. So what does this mean for you? One word, simply, opportunity. There are 174 million chances for you to get a piece of the $8.9 billion pie that is called Black Friday. And very simply, I'm going to explain to you right now my 7 steps to a successful Black Friday. Number 1, plan ahead, get organized. It doesn't have to be a long planning process, but just begin to put things down, right? Next, strategize what your deals are going to be and what your upsells are going to be, because again, you don't want to slash everything in your store. Now, I know that people have seen, you walk into Walmart and they got the big signs that say television for 72 cents or, things like that. And that's what you always run to. But see, what happens is because emotionally, we as humans, we don't like to be wrong. We don't like to waste our time. So if you don't get that 72-cent television, you say, I will not have wasted my time coming to the store. I'm going to buy something. You end up buying the $500 television that costs $499.28 more than you expected to pay. So it's all psychological, right? Then what you want to do is promotions and marketing. I say promotions and marketing even before you develop an infrastructure, even before you know how you're going to sell what you sell, get people anticipating purchasing from you. Then you develop your infrastructure. I do most of my sales online. So, I do, sales pages, funnels, and things of that nature. But whatever you do, I know some people have stores and things of that nature. Develop the infrastructure, and we're going to get a little deeper into that as we move forward. And then, of course, you sell. Like, selling is important. And then you deliver because, you want people to know that not only did they get a deal, but they got a good product. It's not like, you just went and you picked up a rock off the ground and say, hey, Black Friday, I'm selling you something. You want to be something they can use. And then, of course, there's follow-up, because one of the biggest things that will help your business grow is follow-up, because your current customers are always your best customers. It's always good to get new, but if you keep your current customers happy, that's where your word of mouth comes from. That's where your consistent sales comes from, all of those things, all right? So let's get into it real deep. Step 1, plan and get organized. The key to any successful sale is organization, right? You need to know what inventory you have on hand or what you can get, what needs to be ordered or created. Think about those things, and how much staffing that you'll need if you're doing something in person to accommodate the expected influx of customers. Create a plan of action to make sure that everyone on your team is on the same page. If you're a one-man shop, make sure your mind is on the same page. Black Friday, again, we're changing. You're not going to be out there shopping like you want to. You can't be, Amazoning the whole time. You're going to be, really paying attention to what's going on in your store. Make sure you have enough time to execute your plan by starting early. Again, the perfect time to start is right now. You're a month out and you can do this. But the last thing you want to be is up on Thanksgiving night, preparing for Black Friday after you've eaten, watch football games, and the tryptophan for the turkey is in your body, and all you want to do is sleep. But you also want to establish how much money you want to make. How much money you want to make on Black Friday? Somebody say it. Anybody, pick a number.
100K.
100K. I like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. 100K on Black Friday. See, he has that mindset. He writes it down, and so we begin with the end in mind. So he starts with that. Say, okay, so for 100K, how many things? What am I going to sell? Who do I need to sell it to? How am I going to market it? And again, are you talking about 100K revenue or 100K profit? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See? All right. And yes, money is important. That is our expected end. I mean, of course, we would all love if the world were all altruistic and everything we did was just to help people from the bottom of their heart. And we've had 2 people speak already about things that really, really help people. But the scripture says a labor is worthy of his hire, meaning that if you are able to provide change in somebody's life, that's worth more than anything, right? All right, that's what I thought. Okay, but like I said, begin with the end in mind. I already got me ahead of my game. Again, know how much you want your optimal customer to spend. The average customer spends about $419 on Black Friday. Over the course of the weekend, it ends up going about $1,200 if they in the spending mood for real. Okay. Like I said, $419. So that's a good place to start. So it's like, hey, let me see what I can do to get them there. If it's the 72 cents television, and then you have the $500 installation, hey, you're gonna get there, right? So and know where and how you plan to sell. Whether it's online, whether it's you're doing trade shows, whether it's going to be in store, whether you're going to go door to door, whatever it is, do that. Then, as we said, we're going to strategize your deals and upsells. Do not be ad hoc with it. Ad hoc just means throwing stuff at the wall and hope that it sticks. So when it comes to Black Friday, the sky is the limit. Be very creative with your deals and promotions, because the thing is, people are looking for something different. They're looking for something new. They're looking for opportunity. See, Black Friday is seen as a day of opportunities for people. It's like, I'm going to get this, I'm going to grab that. And so what you want to do is, put it in their face like, oh yeah, why wouldn't I do that? You want to make it very, very irresistible. Think outside the box. There are a million different ways to attract customers and boost your sales. So just get creative, and most of all, have fun doing it. You don't want it to be a dredge. I know being an entrepreneur, being a business owner can be a little rough sometimes, but have fun doing it. And remember, you're also competing for people. So know what your competition is doing. Offer something that they don't have. I do what I do, but one of the, I'm not going to tell you my secret yet. Actually, it's up here, but I'm going to tell you now. All right, cool. It's coming up. It's coming up. But I have things that I do to set myself apart from my competition, even those who are on bigger stages than me. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm not intimidated at all by anyone, because I know that there are things that I can do and there are things that you can do to stand out in business. All right. This could be a one-of-a-kind product, exclusive deals that nobody else can offer. So what types of deals are there? So there are a number of different ones that we use. And when you see them, again, I'm here to try to change your mind. You'll notice why and how they work even psychologically on you. They're doorbusters, the ones that people trounce over each other to get there. Then there are what's called loss leaders. Things again like that 72 cent television. That's a loss leader. And then there's site-wide or codes and discounts. Those are just 3 types that we use. So your doorbuster discount, the name says it all. It's to get people busting down the doors. Unfortunately, it has led to some negative things happening, but the concept still works. One of the biggest things that you do that is basically they're so deeply discounted for a limited time. Like if within the first hour or the first 10 people to show up, they get those discounts. But the thing is, people will still want what that thing is. So even if you get past that 10, they'll still purchase for you. Then you have what's called high demand doorbusters. You do not have to mark down a high demand doorbuster because everybody wants it. So if you think about Tickle Me Elmo back in the day, I'm telling my age. Tickle Me Elmo, people were knocking down doors. PS5, Xbox Ones. At one point, it was, I think, Teletubbies, Pet Rocks, whatever it is. When people want something badly, they will break down the door to get it. And not only do you not have to knock the price down, when there's high demand, everybody knows that law of economics, the price goes up. Look at gas right now. And then there's, like I said, there's no need for a massive discount for those. But the key you can do is you create your demand. If you keep talking about it, saying this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, talk about the benefits of it, you can create the same demand amongst your audience that Tickle Me Elmo did across the world. Because the key is you want to serve your audience, your tribe, your people. All right. And something like Usher tickets. And the reason I said Usher tickets, there's the reason why I said that. But like those are in very, very high demand. If you say, hey, I'm selling Usher tickets, people will knock down your door because it's a great concert. Loss leaders. That is, something that's very low price to attract shoppers into the store. The hope is that once they're in there, they'll buy other items that are not on sale. And the key to that is positioning things around your lost leaders. It can be very risky if you don't have a solid and tested strategy with every sale, because with every sale you would be losing money. So I don't recommend loss leaders. That's one of the things that small businesses mess up with, where they say, "Look, let me just get this inventory out. Let me just put all this stuff, slash it, and don't make any money." I don't recommend doing that again unless you have a very, very, very good strategy. And then, of course, there's site-wide and store-wide discounts. That's what most people do now. You do buy one, get ones. You slash everything 50% off. You try to bundle stuff to get rid of inventory, or you do like 50% off everything in store. Now, no matter what your offer is, every offer should have certain things. Number one, provides value to your customer. Because again, as a business owner, our job is to provide value. Gives you the opportunity to over deliver. That's one thing that I always love and seek to do, is over deliver to every one of my customers. If I'm doing something for you, I want you to get more than what I promised. That way you'll tell somebody about me and you'll come back. And I love what I do as well. Then it sets up your customer to make another immediate purchase, not just another purchase, another immediate purchase. Then we go to pricing, right? Be aggressive but realistic with your pricing. You want it to be a deal, but your goal is profit. Anybody who has taken my 4 days to launch class, they know very much about this. Make the price someone can say yes to with no hesitation. How many people would buy this television right now for $5? Would anybody say no to that? No. All right, so what would you say?
Yes.
Exactly my point. See, she would say, yeah, it's not my TV. I can't sell it to you. Sorry. So again, and then make it deep enough where it's a no-brainer. Now, pro tip, if you plan on upselling or cross-selling, your price should give the feeling that they're getting the upper hand. Make them feel like they've gotten something from you that is like, dang, I really only paid that much for this. That way, when you upsell, you can make up some of that. Like I'm teaching you tricks of the trade here. I'm opening my bag of tricks here because they feel like they owe you. Like if I were to sell you this for $5, when I come to you and I'm like, hey, look, but we do installation as well for $250. You were like, yeah. So I residually paid $255 for television and installation. My goal was to make $255 off of you. So I didn't like that. So you're able to do that. But again, that is a risk because you become the lost leader. But you can even do that when you're at profit or breaking even. So y'all want to know what I'm doing for Black Friday?
Yep.
What are my deals? All right, cool. So I have a few. So pay very close attention. You may never see this again unless you find the replay on YouTube. I'm going to do a quick behind the scenes look at what I'm doing for Black Friday. So one of them is my 7-day business plan book. Buy the regular price on Amazon. It's not going to be expensive. But you get a free ebook version and workbook with the purchase. So you're going to go through my website. It's going to take you to Amazon. It's going to tell you to come back and put your order number in. That way, you get that, and then I'm going to so that way I get your contact information. Now, and so like I say, look, you don't want to wait a whole day to get the book. You want to start now. So just go and download it for free. But then my big upsell to that is into my Business Movers Mastermind program, because that's what I really want people to do, because my goal is to help people build their businesses, not just give them a book to do it. When you come, my Business Mover Mastermind is we meet weekly, and every week we build something different about the business. Crystal is a part of that, and Carrie as well. They're both a part of those groups, and they can tell you a little bit about that. My second one is my 4 days of launch program. This is my most successful. Program yet, where I teach people how to launch a business in 4 days. So what I've done now, I've automated this, and so it's going to be one of my doorbusters. And so it's going to be a discount doorbuster because it has been my most successful program. I have testimonials. I can build anticipation for it. People have been asking me when I'm going to do it again. The answer is not. I'm selling it online. You can do it at your own pace. It's a lot easier. Then, there's an unlimited time on this discount and I'm adding, I've added a 1 hour consultation to it, and I've added a full workbook where people can do the entire the 4-day launch plan. Because what I've learned is not everybody can do 4 days in a row. Maybe it's 1 day a week for 4 days. Maybe it's 2 days, 2 days. You know, whatever it is, it's self-paced. And I also have included a step-by-step where you can check in to see where you are and help you move forward with that. My third one is this just came to me, not came to my mind. The opportunity was given to me. It's a Vegas intensive. It's a partnership with a New York City think tank. This just came up yesterday. You know, where it's a demand-based deal. There's only 15 spots. The deposit has to be paid that day. It's all inclusive. It's 6 days, 5 nights, training and materials included at the location, food, all that good stuff, and Usher concert tickets. See what I'm saying? You see how that works? That's what I'm talking about. Usher concert tickets. Exactly. There's no upsell to that. I'm not upselling. It's a very high ticket price. It's, you know, it's basically theirs, and I only have to go out there for 1 day, and then I come back. But you know, it works out pretty well. But and my final is my cyber business camp, which was very successful over the summer, where I helped students who wanted to be in cybersecurity and entrepreneurship to learn those skills. So it's gonna be a 50% off only for that weekend, because you know the summer's, you know, far away. There's no limit on the quantities. Going to be limited time. It is potentially a loss leader because of the price that it's going to be. But what I do know about it is that it creates word of mouth. One thing that parents do is talk. They're like, well, my child's going to get it. I'm like, yeah, right. I paid $500. It's $1,500 now. I ain't nothing to do about that. So, you know, and then the delivery is far enough in advance where there will be a chance through word of mouth marketing to recruit those funds. So my step 3 is promotions and marketing. Before, mind you, I have not built a sales page. I have not set up PayPal. I've done none of those things, but I am going to start marketing immediately, because once you finalize your Black Friday plans, you got to start promoting, because people need to know. You need to be front of mind. That means creating ads, social media posts, reaching out to influencers, bloggers, getting the word out about your business. You cannot be shy. You have to look at what companies do and repeat it. You cannot be shy about your success. Do not be shy about what you need to do. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Be a commercial. If you know, I mean, a lot of us don't listen to, you know, radio anymore or watch television without commercials. But if you think about when you did, how many times did you see the same commercial over and over and over and over again until you got tired of it or you bought something? You know, because the best part of waking up is exactly. It makes perfect sense. Do you even know why you remember that? It's because they said it over and over and over again. Because this is a story all about how. See, my mother knows that. My mother knows that because it was played every week. That's what you want to be. You want to be something that's ringing in somebody's head. You cannot over market. You'll get tired of what you send to people before they'll get tired of it. And if they get tired of it, guess what? They're not your customer anyway. They weren't going to buy. So no matter how many times you post on Instagram, on Facebook, you go live, you send out emails, send out text messages. So what? Yeah, you'll see the reports that say this person unsubscribed, that person unsubscribed. That's fine. It's okay. As long as you're not getting 3,000 in a day. If you get 3,000 a day, that means you got a problem. But if you're just trickling in, this means you're paying less to send stuff out, right? So get it out early and often. Let people know. People are thinking about it in the back of their minds. Start to bring it to the front of their minds. Remember, Amazon got one of the purchases. Go after the other 5. All right, because Amazon started sending stuff already about it. So now we're talking about building your offer. Well, no, not building your offer, just still a part of the marketing. Before you've built your offer piece, get a sign-up page for the alerts so that people know. Let them know. Let people let you know that they're interested. So if you're doing a new book, if you have a new program, say, hey, look, this is coming on Black Friday. It's gonna be a great discount. You're gonna love it. Do you want to be notified? Put your name and your number. So what's crazy is your name and your email and your number. What's crazy is it used to be that email was a great marketer. Now, because of spam filters and folders and all that type of stuff, it's not as easy for stuff to get to someone's inbox. Now it's SMS alerts and push notifications. If you don't have an app, then you can't do push notifications. But people will check their text messages. They will see it. That's right now, they get that notification. Again, you might think they're getting tired of you. They won't. At least not before Black Friday. Just send out, so create that demand. You want them chomping at the bit. Give them information. Make promises that you can keep about it, right? You don't have to wait until everything is perfect to start promoting and marketing. That is one of the worst mistakes that we make. We wait until everything is done. Tesla sold their cars before they even fixed the battery. The battery was still blowing up, and they charged people $200,000 for a car. Like, think about that. So look at what they do. So real business people know that they're gonna have success. They know that they're gonna get to that to where they need to go. So just start selling. Just start selling. And please don't wait till the last minute to promote your offers. You cannot send out a text while you're eating your turkey saying, I'm leaving this on Friday morning. So there are many different methods of promotion. You have the soft launch, which is where you prepare people for it. Social media posts, blogs, emails, SMS, affiliate marketing is great. Partnerships is even better because you're using somebody else's their notoriety. And then of course, podcast appearances, which is having a lot for me lately. My gracious. Then you want to prep your communication because you want your communication to be seamless. So that your potential client can act and pay as soon as they decide in their mind they want your product, no question asked. You flyer, again, text, email, payment portal, delivery system, all of those. Then you put it all together and you send it out. And that is a pro tip. If you've gotten enough anticipation and people know that your Black Friday sale is coming, those texts keep popping up and they're good content. And they're ready for when they're chomping at the bit. Drop it a day early because they're thinking it's coming tomorrow. You got to say, hey, I decided I'm going to drop it a day early so that you can take advantage of it. If you're up right now, you might be a first adopter. So drop that thing Thursday night when they, like I said, when the tryptophan from the turkey is there and they're going for their second plate, like, bow, get it. And then, of course, you're going to do normal on Friday morning. But there'll be some people who start buying that night. You don't have to wait. Just that's what the stores are doing. People are lining up outside of Walmart at 3:00 on Thanksgiving. They are missing the game. They're missing time with family, missing travel, just to stand there and get a 72-cent television when they already have 5 of them in the house and they don't need any more. The ones they got are good, and they don't even know what they're going to do with the rest of them. And then step 4, develop your infrastructure. Create an attractive display. Now, while things should be good all year round, at this time when people are shopping and they have so many options, you want to be the best that you can be. Go in, do checks, test everything. If you have if you have something that's physical, decorate, make it inviting, make it so that people are drawn to it. Make it very easy to buy. You don't want people to have to, jump through hoops, or they don't want to Cash App you. That's not going to work. They don't want to Venmo you. They don't want to Zelle you. They want to be able to click. And if you can do one-click upsells, that's even better. You want your payment processing run smoothly. Don't go trying some new one. No, I stick with Stripe and PayPal. Those are pretty good for me. Now, there are other ones that come out. Black Friday is not the day to test them. It really isn't. Go with Old Faithful. I know sometimes they hold money for a little bit, but at least you got it, and you'll be able to get it at some point. And then you want to sell and upsell. Cashiers sit back and wait for customers to purchase. Don't be a cashier. Salesmen and saleswomen have the pleasure of helping customers connect to what they want and need. Be a salesperson. Connect with every customer to fulfill their needs. Every business is a need, want, desire-based business. No one buys what they don't need. No one will ever pay more for something than it's worth to them, ever. They may feel like they overpaid, but they'll never pay more than it's worth to them. And no one will ever sell anything for less than they're willing to part with it for. Remember that. So you want to make sure that you connect so that you fulfill those needs so that people know that what they're buying from you is worth it to them. And you want to fulfill people's needs through the pitch, meaning that when you're selling to them, that's when they feel that they're satisfied. You don't want to, they don't want to be, you don't want them to wait to have to use it to be satisfied. You want them to be satisfied when they hand you that dollar, when they press send, because that way you can upsell them. You can't upsell somebody on something that happens in the future. So if you've convinced them through whether it's your sales letter, whether it's your emails, your marketing, that what it is that you're doing is worth it to them, then it's easy for them to buy the next thing that you have, right? Because like I said, when I said usher tickets, everybody's like, oh, let's go. See, it's just that simple. And offer something for everyone in your target market. You know, by now, everybody should have built their target market if you're in business. If you don't, holler, maybe we can work on that. But make sure you have something for all of them, because if they have worked with you, if you have something for them, then it's great. Step 6, deliver. Create a memorable experience. Your goal should be to create a memorable experience for every single one of your customers, whether they purchase or not. Something is, whether it's offering free gift wrapping, refreshments while they shop, whatever you do, make sure it's something that will make them want to come back and shop with you again, that is worth it. Provide excellent customer service. It goes without saying, but it's worth repeating. Offer excellent customer service. This includes everything from being polite and helpful, offer returns or exchanges if something isn't quite right, and especially going the extra mile. I tell every last one of my clients to over deliver. Always, always, always over. I'm not saying overextend yourself, but give just a little bit more than what they expected. It's great. That's great with small business. I mean, you think about it. Walmart over delivers. People don't know that, because when you're walking out, you're like, the old people like, hey, how you doing? That's over delivering. They don't need greeters. They don't need it. But if that person, the goal, so, okay, we go off topic. The goal of the Walmart greeter is to get you smiling as you walk in the door, to get the serotonin, the endorphins going, so that you'll be willing to buy more. That's a part of their over delivery. It's to make you happy to be there. So, and everybody loves elderly people. Well, most people should. I mean, they're great. Huh? Yes, indeed. Mom, you're not elderly, Mom. All right, then you want to follow up. Keep the momentum going, because once the Black Friday rush is over, follow up, thank them for their business, and offer them something else. Let them know that something else is coming. Remember, you are a business person. That's what they expect. That's what this relationship is about. The relationship is about what you can provide for them that they're willing to pay you for. All right, so because you want to keep that customer loyalty. Because again, there are a number of more weeks that are coming to get people to have people coming back. Black Friday is just the start of the holiday season, so keep that momentum going. Make sure you have deals and discounts available all season long. This will help keep your customers coming back, and they'll be more likely to recommend you to friends and family. Now, the question is, who does this work for? This works for everybody. It works for coaches, physical trainers, event planners, writers, consultants, videographers, photographers, virtual assistants, certified penetration testers, ethical hackers like myself, car detailers, HR specialists, shalom coaches, forgiveness coaches, physical fitness coaches, everybody. You can do it. It worked for me, and I know that it can work for you and your business. Now I got a question. Wouldn't it be great if you could take advantage of the $8.6 billion that will be spent during Black Friday weekend? Wouldn't that be great? Now, wouldn't it be great if you could reach your tipping point, as we talked about in Malcolm Gladwell, as one of my favorite books? Malcolm Gladwell's a tipping point faster than expected. Yes. Wouldn't it be able, if you were able to close out 2022 and kick off 2023 with the momentum to take the next level, take yourself to the next level? Yes. All right. Well, if that's the case, this is the formula for you. And so you have two choices today, right? I have great news. And one of those choices is not to wear that shirt. So you can do this all by yourself, because I saw everybody taking notes. You can do this all by yourself, and catch the replay. It's going to be hidden on YouTube. If you've taken my ethical hacking course, you can find it. It might take you some trial and error. You'll have to create all the emails, the messages, the graphics, all of that stuff yourself. That's your choice. That's choice number one. Or you can get my Black Friday sales booster. It's my simple turnkey accelerator to boost your sales, exposure, and profits during the busiest shopping season of the year. That's choice number 2. Now, here's how it works. I provide you with the product development templates, ready-made fill-in-the-blank email, text, and text templates, the software toolkit used to automate everything, and easy-to-convert graphic templates created in Canva. All you have to do is put in your price and your photos. It's so simple. Also, you have a pre-built 5-figure sales funnel and one-on-one consultations. As I said, I like to be very interactive with my customers. And right now, I have a little bit of time to be able to do that. So the way that the program works is that you get 60 to 90 minute working sessions where we send it out. You look at that's how much each portion of the book takes, and then those hands-on interactive lessons that help you to retain it, and then those daily fill-in-the-blank worksheets. And after you complete each step, you schedule a call. When we hop on Zoom, I review what you do, and we go over it, and we help you to tweak and say, hey, you might want to put this there, might want to put that there. If you send it out, haven't gotten the responses, maybe you want to change this. Because again, I know that a lot of this stuff is new to some people, and I don't want to just give something to somebody, get their money, and like this. Well, I don't know how to do this, because some people get stuck in the middle, and I don't want that to happen. Because again, I'm not just about money; I'm about results. Like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I like to see businesses built. I don't like to see them start. All right. So let's talk numbers. Let's say you sold 200 products at $10. That'd be $2,000 real quick, right? 100 at 50 is 5,000. Everybody knows how to do math. Here, you want to do math? Okay, no man. Okay, you don't. Okay, no, I've already heard about you. I heard you're an entrepreneur already. I did. You charge your mother to watch you, which is amazing. It's amazing that you can do that, right? All right. So Black Friday is coming, and I don't want you to miss out. I want you to be prepared to make this your most profitable shopping season yet. So why can we make this happen for you? It's really simple. We already have the methodology. We have the templates ready. We have the text copy. We have expertise to help you market. And most of all, we've already done it. Like I said, I've been in business for myself for a decade now, and I feel it, and so we've done it over and over and over again, and we want to help others to do it. Did you know that since you're in business, all of these things are tax deductible, and it's the end of the year, so write that joint off as well. Regular price of this program is $1,700 because it's worth it. I do value-based pricing. I don't just it's based upon what I know that it can do for you. Like, let's say if you had a $100 product and you sold it to 17 people, you've made all of your money back working with me. And that's such an easy thing to do. If you have a $17 product and you sell it to 100 people, which is just as easy, it's easier to sell 100 than 17, but you'll learn that in my training. But I'm not charging that today, right? Because I know that, inflation is happening, gas prices are going up, it's getting crazy out there. But before I tell you the price, there's more, But wait, there's more. I used to watch TV in the 90s. We have on-demand access for life, meaning you'll never have to purchase this program again. So you can do it, you can watch it, you can do this in the middle of the year. You don't have to wait till Black Friday to do a great marketing campaign. All you gotta do is you can build anticipation, set a release date, and release continuously. It works best on Black Friday because people be saving up. They do these little accounts and stuff, and they get their bonuses and all that good stuff. Because Hanukkah is coming, and they want to have good gifts. So these courses are intense, hands-on, and fast-paced. And sometimes you want to have to go back and watch again because there are videos involved in them, and it gives you the opportunity to really understand what's being said. Because, like, okay, just because it's live, or I give you the recording of our sessions, all of those things you'll have for life. And it helps you to go at your own pace, like we said. But again, you don't want to wait till the last minute. All right. Then number 2, I'm giving VIP access to my 2023 challenge. It's going to be a 3-day live trainings where you're going to be able to set actionable New Year's resolutions and goals. There's going to be a VIP only chat and VIP only sessions and a VIP only workbook. Now the 3 days, the 3-day New Year's challenge is actually going to be free. It's the VIP that's going to be upsell. We'll actually talk. You actually be able to reach out to me. Otherwise, it's going to be on YouTube. People go find it. But you'll actually have access to myself and my team working with you. So For all of that, normally, like I said, $1,700. But today and today only. I said today only, and I'm a man of my word. You can do one payment of $197 or two payments of $125. That's it. Now, this price will expire in 48 hours. It's gonna go up. Huh? I'm fine. Okay, today and tomorrow. Sam told me, I tell you, they're so smart. But the truth of the matter is, we're different. You know, and I said I would tell you what sets us apart from other companies. Number one, we prefer to cultivate loyalty rather than dependence. You know, some people, you gotta keep coming back, Like I said, this program you have forever. I know that when you get your results, you'll be loyal and you'll come back. You know, that's my job. Our process is customized to you and your situation. We aren't just focused on one product. Like some people say, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, we are here for business. We love business. And remember, we got to do profit before pain. You repeat this over and over and over again, even without me. But most important of all, you will have a full strategy that will get you profit for Black Friday, and you'll be ready to rake in profits immediately. Now, not finished, since I really want you to have success, because it makes me look good and also makes me feel good. The serotonin involved in people being good at what they do. I promise everyone who successfully does this, I will be your 7th customer or your Black Friday deal. I'm going to buy it. Don't make it too expensive. but if it's that good, it's that good, right? Now, before I close, I will say, if you're worried about the cost of getting started, you should see the price of staying exactly where you are. It don't feel good. So go to bfb.launchwithcarl.com. BFS. That's Black Friday Strategy. launchwithcarl.com and purchase it right now. Again, you have the countdown clock is up there. Go get it, make it happen. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I want everybody to be the Intercontinental Champion of business, as I am reigning and defending that right now. But it was great to have everybody here. There are refreshments for those who are live. For those who are on there, your refrigerator is running. So, get your air fryer and fix your stuff up. But please, please, please you will expect an email from me and a text message reminding you to get this program, because I will allow you to pay more. I promise you, I have no problem with you paying double. But I want to give you the opportunity to pay the lower price. But if you want to pay double, that's fine. Wait a couple days. But then you won't be able to get started for a couple days. It's more about time than anything. So, y'all have a good one. Have a blessed one. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Any questions, comments, concerns, metaphysical speculations, all that good stuff. Thank you. My pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure.
That's a great deal.
Indeed.